Hey guys, Mark here, back with another organised tradesman video. Been talking to some customers this week about the advantages of metal racking over wooden racking, and it's a question that comes up quite a lot. So just wanted to clear a few things up from my point of view. I'm not against wooden racking, but there are some massive advantages over having metal modular racking in your van. Now with wooden racking you do get a truly bespoke system. Okay, you can contour it to the van, you can make it fit how you want, you can fit your tools, your boxes, your parts to that wooden racking. With metal racking you've kind of got to make your stuff fit around it. Now in a lot of cases there are lots of systems, boxes that really fit in nicely and make the best use of metal racking, but yeah, wooden racking does give you that real bespoke finish, and if you're really good at carpentry or woodwork you can make it look really nice and actually fit the contours of the van. So metal racking can be very angular, you know, because of its strength and the way it's made, whereas actually with wood you can actually contour it around, you know, the sides of the van, around wheel arches, and really make that best use of the van, and then, you know, the best use of the middle of the van for getting other tools and materials in there. Also the initial upfront cost, you know, if you go and buy even a basic metal shelving unit you could be spending that £300 versus the cost of materials for DIY wooden racking is a lot less. So, you know, a number of sheets of wood, some screws, some sealant, some mastic, you know, it's not going to add up to anywhere near those costs. When you're looking at the high-end racking systems, you know, you could be spending £2,500 on it. So yeah, I get it, you know, that if you're just starting out in business or you want to save some costs, then that seems like the better place to be. Wooden bespoke racking. So there are some advantages to metal racking as well. Firstly, consider your labour time. You know, if you're a carpenter, if you're really good at making those kind of things, maybe it won't take you that long. Maybe it's only going to take you a day. If you're like me, maybe not so good, it could take you a few days. Think about your labour time, think about, you know, that actual cost. What is your day rate? Add that into there, because that is a real cost. Your time is your cost. You sell your time for money to customers. So just put that into the cost. Next thing to consider is weight. So if you're going to build a decent system, you want some decent thickness wood. You know, I know some people do 12mm, 18mm thick wood. So that's going to add to the weight of the van. So you've got a payload you've got to consider, so you don't want to go over because you could end up getting fined. Also it's going to make the van handle badly if you're overweight as well, plus the extra fuel that you're going to burn over the time of having that van. So imagine you've got that van for 3 years or so, that extra weight is going to add up to extra fuel across that 3, 4, 5 years. So definitely worth consideration on the weight side. Reusability, when you change the van. So again, if you're changing the van every 3, 4, 5 years, it's unlikely you're going to be able to take that wooden racking out and use it in its entirety into a new van. With metal racking, you know, that's absolutely possible. That metal racking can unbolt and be put in. We can do a deinstall, reinstall in a similar van or in the same van going into a newer version in around 2 hours. So again, there's a saving there. You're not having to redo that every time. And one of the last things from my point of view is safety. If you're involved in an accident, you look out there, just search on YouTube for wooden racking crash test videos, it absolutely disintegrates. It's not going to hold up, you know, it's wood, it's going to collapse, it's going to fall. Now, most vehicles now have a metal bulkhead, so you're pretty well protected, but it's going to make a mess in the back there. And also there's a figure like a screwdriver in a 30-mile-an-hour crash can travel at the weight of 30 kilograms. Now that's the same weight as a bowling ball being dropped from a second floor window. So if that screwdriver was unlucky enough to be travelling, it could potentially pierce the bulkhead and obviously go through whatever is on the other side of that. So just really consider the safety point of view. And also, you know, if you've got properly installed metal racking, when you go around a corner a few times, it's not going to fall over and everything go on the floor. Hopefully that's answered a few questions with metal racking versus wooden racking. Love to hear your comments. Any questions that you have, I'm happy to answer. And also I'd love to see some of the systems that you guys have built as well. It's always interesting to see those bespoke homemade systems. Check out our other videos, subscribe to the website for more great videos. Thanks for watching.